Hi everyone, my name's Jake Shear, and for my presentation, I'm going to be going over Law AB 1264, which is a California law that's coming soon, and it's the basically to make it short, it's the removal of ultra processed food in schools. And to start off, I want to just mention that this year's 2026, and humans are more health conscious than ever due to research and also due to my experience. You know, um, in present day, there hasn't been more research about health and how foods affect it. So because so much more research has come to life and like tech and social media are so big, a lot of more people are hopping on the train of being healthy. So, whenever you go online, you're destined to eventually see some health influencers that might influence you to buy products to become more healthy or eat certain foods. High protein diets are a lot more common now. Um, Supplements are starting to really become like researched well, and many more people are taking supplements because they can minorly um, make you more healthy. And especially in 2026, like younger people um, start to have an obsession with looking their best and wanting to be as nutritious as they possibly can because they constantly compare themselves to like people on social media because that's our society today. Social media is very prevalent. Okay. So to start off, the positives, the pros to banning ultra-processed food in schools. UPA foods are heavily processed, and oftentimes the heavily processed food does improve the taste through chemicals, through dye, through many things that can actually be toxic. Results from millions of people show that ultra UPA foods can be linked to obesity. What's more likely to occur if you eat a lot of ultra processed foods are dying early, having cardiovascular issues, cancer occurring, decline in mental health due to the toxic food you're putting into your body that could create toxicity that goes into your head too. And then restricting ultra processed foods in school can reduce obesity, which is amazing. Through some studies they had, that truth seemed evident. Also, it doesn't just prove it doesn't just improve physical health, but it also improves mental health. Some scientists are really confident about this, reducing 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 UPA foods can improve health. Okay, so continued. This picture right here shows us normal corn, natural, fine for you, pretty healthy, processed corn, and then ultra processed corn chips that have a bunch of ingredients that are not natural and toxic for your body. Nutritional school policies, if that occurs, can influence healthy diet and really influence a healthy lifestyle and help kids grow up to be more healthy. 2010 study gave kids healthy diets and their obesity lowered. I think this study happened through a 6 month period, and their obesity did lower and they were more healthy, which is a good thing to know. Making fresh fruit from scratch also can improve taste because it's natural and you usually won't feel bad after because what you're putting into your body is nutritious and will make you feel good. Uneating hel Unhealthy eating can also cause zoning out and distraction in class. Kids won't have the proper fuel they need to get energy and to focus, and with nutritious foods, they will be getting all of that. Okay, so the negatives of banning ultra-processed foods. Well, I'm not gonna lie, after doing this research, I really haven't found many negatives compared to the positives, but there still are negatives, and I'll read that right now. So, some scientists and researchers explain that there is still not full evidence for ultra processed food causing obesity. So, we still can't straightforward say it causes obesity, but from all the evidence we have, there's a high link between that. Ultra processed foods is often pre-made and easy to make compared to nutritious fresh food. Makes it easier on the workers in the like dining hall. Um, just fast, easy, get your food. That's that's a negative of banning it. And also, it's just cheaper to make. Um, non-processed food usually has to be cooked. It usually has to be prepared. It takes a while and it's more expensive. So, students would have to pay a lot more. Schools would have to pay a lot more. So, if they stick to their processed food, then they would spend less money. And, calories, sugar, fat, lifestyle, all four of those researchers some researchers believe that that matters more than eating processed. Okay, so overall assessment, right here we have unhealthy processed foods and this natural unprocessed foods. The strengths ultimately outweigh the negatives, I'd say, through all the information I found. Correlation between eating ultra processed foods and obesity is evident, but there's not enough factual information to have a definitive cause that that's fully causing students' obesities. Old studies often reviewed and compared um, are often the ones reviewed and compared in like the information instead of recent studies, which are the most recent. So that can kind of show older information. Ultra processed foods could possibly be linked to obesity, which I'm pretty confident that could be true based on all of the evidence I had. And but there isn't quite enough full evidence for the ban to truly take place yet, but we are definitely getting there. And then, yeah, that's my presentation. Thank you guys for watching, and here's where the works cited. Thank you.